Hey guys and girls, welcome back to some Trails from Zero. We're about to jump into whatever's next after Chapter 3 as we continue on through the story. 1 week passed. The Special Support Section has begun to shelter Kia at the Annex, all while watching for possible retaliations from the Mafia. Relying on police intelligence and even Jonah's vast information network, they carefully monitored the movements of Ravash and Speaker Hartman. On the other hand, Kia, despite her memories not returning, quickly settled into her new life with the Special Support Section. And then... She getting a makeover? A truce? Yep, it's informal, but apparently that's the message Ravash has been sending to the police department. They claim that a kid slipping into one of the exhibits was a mistake, and better yet, they have no idea who she is. Of course, they pointed fingers at Heyu, but who knows what actually happened. I'm not so sure about that theory. When we busted into the exhibit room, Yin had just defeated the mafioso, who were standing guard. I doubt he had time to bring in Kia from the outside and replace her with the doll. That means she was already in the trunk by the time it was sent to the mansion. And where the hell did the original doll come from in the first place? I can't say for sure, but I've heard some say it was obtained through a Ramifarian back channel. On the last day of the festival, no less, in other words, every exhibit was carried into the mansion on the same day as the auction. Even the shipping company that transported everything says the accusations are made up. Made up? Are they crazy? That's the same as saying we put Kia in there ourselves. And there you have it. Listen, I don't know what's true or not, but it's clear that Ravash is desperately trying to justify what happened. After all, if they aren't careful, they could be accused of human trafficking. Weapons trafficking, mirror laundering, and an illegal auction that deals in stolen goods. You're telling me that those guys will do all that stuff? Not bat an eye, but human trafficking is where they cross the line? That goes without saying. Human trafficking falls under one of the highest classes of offense. There's no chance you'll get off lightly given how serious it is. Not even the CPD would stay silent about it. More importantly, if the guild caught whiff of this, they'd eradicate you, no questions asked. They have the honor of the sporting gauntlets to uphold after all. Ravash couldn't risk that large of a scandal, let alone Speaker Hartman. That excuse makes perfect sense, but to be honest, I'm not fully convinced yet. Yeah, and that brings us to the truce. They claim that your undercover investigation was a cut and dried case of trespassing, but it sounds like they're willing to look past it. They intend to leave everything to us, even the handling of the girl you took into custody by pure coincidence. In exchange, we gotta accept whatever they say happened as the truth, and not snitch on them to the guild. That about sum it up? Sounds like they're in pretty dire straits. I'd rather not have any uncertainties about the situation, but if the Mafia is saying they're not going to try and take Kia back, then we might have no choice but to take them at their word. Oh, I feel the same. Right now, our main concern is that we have no clue where she came from. Yeah, we haven't gotten far in that department. The fact that she can't remember anything besides her name doesn't make it any easier. Still, you gotta admit that she's the brightest, friendliest little rascal you've ever met. She's gotten pretty attached to us over the past week, hasn't she? Isn't that truth? Isn't that the truth? That includes you and Zeit, too, of course. I suppose. Children have never really been one to approach me because of my cigarettes. Doesn't seem like she cares, though. Yeah, and I think she's already obsessed with Ellie and Teotot. Like, I'm pretty sure they hauled in loads of clothes from times earlier. Good thing we have those two. Randy and I aren't the most detail-oriented when it comes to that stuff. But anyway, all I can think about is where she could have come from. Ah, I found you! Lloyd, look! Kia, What's up? Looky, Ellie and Teal picked a bunch of clothes for me. I think they're all cute, but this outfit is my favorite. What do you think? Well, it's kind of hard to say with you hugging me like this. Ah, good point. It is cute. Oh, yeah, look at her. Okay, how about now? Wow, they did good. Would you look at that? Not bad. So you like it? Super cute, Kia. It definitely suits your personality, that's for sure. You think? Brandy, Chief, do you think I'm cute too? Yep, cutest girl in all of Crossbell. Doesn't look too shabby, kid. Looks like someone couldn't wait to make her big debut. We wanted her to try the rest of the outfits, but she was restless. Ellie, Teal, guess what? Lloyd and the others said I'm cute. Isn't that wonderful? I imagine Lloyd would say Kia looks cute no matter what outfit she wore. That's probably true. Would you look at that? Lloyd's already a dear doting father. Hard to believe it's already been a week since Keto arrived. Who knew we would win such a sweet girl like her from the auction? Oh, that reminds me. What'd you end up hearing from the department, Chief? You said Ravash is trying to extend an olive branch. Yeah, let's see here. Don't worry, I can explain everything while we have lunch. Well, Ace, there's some good news. Our fears of the Mafia trying to bite back seem to have disappeared, at least for the time being. However, there's still such a fundamental issue to deal with. Yeah, well, all the decision-making was left to us. Right now, we should focus on her past and figuring out where she's from. Hey, Kia, do you really not remember anything at all? Nope, don't think so. I do remember seeing your funny face when you found me, though. Your eyes and mouth were wide open. Wait, are you talking about when we first met? Yeah, I don't really remember anything before that. It'll be alright, Kia. Don't let it get to you. Still not much we can do if she doesn't remember, Lloyd. Chief, you mentioned you were going to ask about her, correct? Did that yield any fruit? About that. I looked into the train station, airport, even the city exits, but no one knew anything about a mystery girl. Who knows? Maybe it's a dead end. There goes that plan. What's wrong, Lloyd? Does your tummy hurt? No, I'm okay. Chief, I have a request from this afternoon on... Would you mind if we brought Kia into the city with us? Do you have any potential leads? Sort of. I was actually thinking of asking the Bracer Guild for a favor. The Bracer Guild? Why them of all people? The heck's a Bracer? Clever. The guild has branches spanning the entire continent. And you want to tap into their information network. That's right. I think if there was ever a time to turn to it, it'd be now. So should we go for it? Why not? It's not like the CPD and the guild are enemies per se. It's more so that most of the force harbors pretty petty resentment against their popularity. A case is a case. And if you ask them to collaborate, I doubt they'd refuse. That's what I was thinking. Estelle and Joshua were pretty friendly last time we ran into them, so maybe this ain't such a bad idea. We could certainly use the assistance. But Lloyd, do you intend to go out with Kia alone? That was the plan. It'd probably be overkill if we all went, so I thought I could go with her. Unacceptable. You know how attached she is to you, and you still want to monopolize her? Who said anything about monopoly? He's clever, Lloyd, very clever. Don't you think that everyone should have equal opportunity to bond with her? Huh? What you talking about, Tio? That's what I want to know, too. That's right. That right there is pure jealousy, my friend. Just think about the last few days. Whenever it's time to sleep, Keto always cuddles up with you in your room. It's not like I ask her to. She always crawls into my bed after I fall asleep. Listen, Kia, why don't you start using the room we prepared for you? You don't want it to go to waste, right? But when I'm next to you, it makes it a lot easier to sleep. If it's annoying, I guess I can stop. No, I wouldn't call it annoying. Don't be so inconsiderate, Lloyd. She's probably still anxious from everything that happened to her, no? All she wants is the security of sleeping next to someone. What do you want from me? Cut the girl some slack, kid. But as for going outside, you should at least take someone else with you. Sure, Ravash is reaching out to the department, but for the time being, I think it's better to stay on your toes. You really think? Alright then. We'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Oh, it's an intermission episode. Okay. Kia. Let's take Randy. Well, ready to go? The guild's over on East Street. By the way, think we should avoid going on detours or what? I'm not sure. After all, it might help jog Kia's memory. We should definitely be careful, but looking around the city afterwards shouldn't be too big a deal. Gotcha. With you and me around, everything will turn out right. Okay, Keto, let's roll. Yep. Where are we going? Oh yeah, it's called the Bracer Guild. I wouldn't be too surprised if you didn't know what it is, though. Bracer. Are the people there kind of like superheroes? You have heard of it? Maybe she retained some common knowledge after all. Looks that way. I don't know why we have to go there, but if I'm with you two, I'd go anywhere. My heart. I think I finally know what a dad feels like when he looks at this kid. Come on, let's go. Oh my god, I love her. I love her so much. Oh, we have to walk. That sucks. That's fine. Wow, there's so many people. Hey, Lloyd, are all these people your friends? No, I'm afraid not. That'd be impossible. Besides, this is nothing compared to how it was during the anniversary festival. Huh? Guess she might not be from Crossbow after all. What the heck is that big metal box? All it did was move and go vroom vroom. That's a car, Kia. Is that the first time you've seen one? I think so, but I'm not sure. So it's a car. Vroom vroom. You guys have one too, right? No. Sadly, we don't. Oh, okay. I just thought it would be a lot of fun if we could ride in one. Those lucky First Division dogs. But anyway, it's starting to look like she's not actually cross-spelling. Yeah, you can't grow up in Crossbell and not know what a car is. Then again, it's not like the concept of a car is completely alien to her. But what does that mean? What's wrong, Lloyd? Aren't we going to say hello to the braces person? You mean the bracers? If so, yes. Sounds like a plan. Excuse us. Who's there? My oh my, I was wondering whose voice that was. It's good to see the SSS in here again. Don't be shy now. I'm not gonna bite. Welcome to the Bracer Guild. Good afternoon, Michael. Been busy? What's up, man? Long time no see. I'm surprised to see y'all in here. Then again, Crossbow's been having its fair share of surprises these days. Tell me though, are you guys okay? A little birdie told me you guys were being naughty with Ravash. I figured you'd already heard about it. That mess has been settled for now. Hey, Lloyd. Why the heck's this guy talking all funny? Whoa, Keto, settle down there. Sorry about her, Michael. She's still just a kid, and she doesn't quite grasp the whole concept of manners yet. Oh, the little kitten has claws. Listen, dear. Everyone has their own style, their own moxie, their own pizzazz. And as for me, little one, I found that this style suits me best. Just as that outfit suits you. Simply adorable. Tell me, does that make sense? I think so. Thanks, Grampy. Besides, I like how you talk. It's cute and nice and super pizzazzy. Why do I love her so much? Oh, I like you. However, I'm not sure if I quite like Grampy. I'd much rather you just call me Michael. Okay, sorry, Michael. She's a good one, this girl. A friend of yours, I presume? Well, about that. We actually wanted to talk to the guild about her. Us? Are those requests I hear? The Bracer Guild is ready to help. Huh? The special support section. Hey there, you two. Yo, been about a week since we last saw each other, eh? That sounds about right. This is rare. This is rare. You guys hardly ever visit the guild. No, oh, don't tell me. You came in to hang out with us, right? Hold on a gosh darn second. Who's the kid? Oh my goddess, who's this sweet bundle of raw, unadulterated cuteness? Is she okay? Do you know her? Can I keep her? Yeah, she's okay. Her name's Kia, and as for the last question, I'm not sure I can answer that. I like that your hair keeps jumping up and down, miss. It looks fun. Are you one of those bracer people? Yep, I'm Estelle, and this here is Joshua. Kia, right? Nice to meet ya. You too. And they're already best friends. I'm not shocked. Estelle and Kidge just seem to mesh well together, but you know, I don't know if she's ever been this friendly. Heck, not even when we first met Tita. She's on cloud nine, that's for sure. So back on topic, you wanted our advice? What seems to be the issue? Would the second floor be more appropriate? Yeah, as long as it's not a hassle. And it's about her? Must be. You seem on edge, Lloyd. No way. I knew that the back alley felt sketchier than usual this past week, but who knew? Goodness gracious, to think that things have fallen this low. Yeah, and as a representative of the CPD policy dictates, we accept the reason Ravash came up with, real or not. If possible, I'd like for us to keep that in mind as well, as we continue our conversation. Oh well, we are only consultants in this particular situation. Even so, taking matters into your own hands and investigating the Schwartz auction undercover. I liked the SSS before, but I respect you now. Really? Thanks, I guess. Same here. We tried so hard to figure out how to check it out, but we kept hitting roadblocks. And you're telling us that it was Renee of all people who gave you the invitation? That little punk, she could have saved us the trouble and just given it to us. I'm sure she had her reasons. We've never really dealt with anything like this before. Well, be that as it may. I'm sorry if we stepped on any toes. I promise that wasn't our intention. We should have contacted you at the very least. Don't sweat it. We're all in the same boat anyway. I'm just worried about Kia, that's all. But yeah, she's a real mystery. That's putting it lightly. Me, a mystery? Now, Lloyd, I assume you want me to look into her family using the guild's connections. That is... Yeah, if possible. That's the reason we came. How much do you normally charge for something like that? Cease your thoughts immediately. In cases like these, consider it on the house. I'll contact our other branches right away and see what we can dig up. Thank you. That was easy. Hey, act now and adjust later is our motto when it comes to stuff like this. Really, don't worry. We have plenty of funds for these kinds of situations. Don't hold back on our account, guys. That's reassuring. These guys are all about helping the public, that's for sure. It'll be some time before I hear anything back, though. You can probably expect an answer from us in a week or so. That's perfectly okay. I'm just glad you were able to help us out. Alright, if you want, we could totally look after Kia for you. For now, we can pull all her living expenses from our public protection fund. You can? We'd be more than happy. Besides, wouldn't she be safer under the protection of the guild? If things get dicey, we can always arrange for her to take shelter outside of Crossbell. I don't know. Huh? What's wrong, Lloyd? Does your tummy hurt? No, I'm fine, but they have a point. It's extremely possible that Kia came from somewhere other than Crossbell, and putting her safety above all else. Damn it. Hey, Kia. Would you be okay with living with us for a while? With you too? Oh, I get it. You want to come live at the Special Support Section building. Not exactly. I was actually wondering if you wanted to move over here. With Lloyd and everyone too? No, sorry, that would sort of be complicated. But they aren't far away. If you ever want to see them, I could totally walk you over. Absolutely not. Ouch. Kia, who cares about safety? I'm not leaving Lloyd and everyone else no matter what. Ellie and Tio and Randy and Zeit and even the Grumpy Chief. There's no way I'm leaving. Nope, not gonna happen. I'm speechless, Keto. Speechless. Yeah, that's fine too. Rejected. That doesn't happen often. Poor Estelle. Cheer up, dearie. Oh, were you sure it would go the other way? No, I'm not shocked or hurt or extremely sad at all. No, sire. Okay, maybe a little bit. I'm sorry, Estelle. Please don't think I hate you or anything. But if I don't wanna, I don't wanna. No, you're right. I was being insensitive. The special support section is, well, special. And if she loves you guys this much, what kind of monster would I be to tear you all apart? I don't even know when she became so attached to us. It's possible that we remind her of someone she knows, but given her amnesia, I'm not sure if that's helpful information. Something just hit me. Perhaps you could go further than just having Michael look into her. Don't you think you should consult with some sort of expert on amnesia? That never occurred to me. That exists? Well, assuming her amnesia is related to something emotional or mental, you might want to check out the church. You think? Joshua might be onto something. Church? What church? The Septium Church, dear. Modern medicine might have found its footing in Crossbow, but matters related to the soul of the good men and women in the church might be your best option. For sure. The Bracer Guild gets help from them all the time. Seriously? It's true. They've definitely helped me through some rough spots in the past. Of course, I have no clue whether someone of that level works at the cathedral, but it still may be worth the shot. Why don't you ask over there? We definitely will. Thanks for the advice, guys. Hey, Kia. Once we leave here, I want to head over to the church. It's a bit of a walk, though. You okay? Yep, I'm good to go. The church thingy is where you pray to the goddess, right? Sounds fun. Someone's excited? My, what an energetic kitten. So we're going to a church. West Street, Mains. Back. Where is the church? I don't even remember where it is, to be honest. I don't remember seeing one. It's definitely in town though, because we can't do anything about leaving, at least. That's insane. I don't remember seeing a church in town. Oh, they let me go to the mountain road. Is it up here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. This is the Crossbow Cathedral, Kia. I'm sure you've probably gone somewhere similar to pray with your family before, but... Huh? I don't know about this, Lloyd. Ain't most chapels tiny compared to this place? Not sure if this will be the trigger we're looking for. Excuse me. That's a good point. But first, I'd like to consult with someone I know here. It's one of the Sunday school instructors who used to look after me. Alrighty then. Let's give the Sunday school classroom a shot then. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, these are graves. These ain't. Oh, how nice of you to stop by, Lloyd. Good morning, Sister Marble. Sorry if I'm being an inconvenience. Please, don't think anything of it. I was actually just about to begin my break. Are you two simply here to worship, or are you visiting the cemetery? Well, about that. Hey, Lloyd, I got a question. Is this one of those sister people? Oh my, now who is this little one? Her reason for coming, actually. There's something in particular we wanted to ask you about her. Ah, so that's why she's been hiding behind you all this time. Oh, dearest Idios, please shine thy light and happiness on this lost lamb. Furthermore, I thank you for having guided her to these kind individuals. That means a lot, sister. Maybe our good goddess really was the one that led Keto to us, eh? Someone brought me to you? I thought Lloyd was the one who found me. Anyway, you've come to inquire whether or not I know anything about her memory loss, correct? I understand that she doesn't remember anything aside from her name. Yeah, we'd love any advice you might have. I really did try my best to remember, but it didn't work. I even closed my eyes and focused super hard. Did I do it wrong? You're a good girl, aren't you, Kia? Knowledge and techniques involving tapping into one's spirit and mind are handed down in the Septium Church. That much is true. Among those include treatments from amnesia. Then there's hope. You think the church can work their magic and bring back her memories? Well, I'm not positive that I will be able to restore them in full, but it's surely worth trying. Time is of the essence. Shall I begin? Wait, are you saying you're going to be the one doing it, Sister Marble? Well, yes, I've built up mastery in a few thaumaturgy techniques. These are a set of healing techniques practiced by the Septium Church. How exactly does it work? You're talking about that prayer stuff the clergy uses, right? Essentially, there's an organization within the church that specializes in thaumaturgy. But those specialists rarely come to Crossbow, unfortunately. Seriously? I'm not supposed to let this out, but the church is not entirely a uniform institution or organization that resides with the congregation for the sacraments. Another branch of the church is known for their expertise. But you see, the man in charge of the Crossbow Cathedral, Archbishop Eralda, does not think too kindly of their inner activities. Wow, I never thought that the Septium Church would have their share of internal disputes. So basically, the church is smack dab in the middle of a turf war. I'm afraid so. That being said, there's no difference between their thaumaturgy and mine. I believe it's worth a try. Alright then, we'll leave it to you, Sister Marble. Do we need to go somewhere else for this? No, no need. Your name is Kia, correct? Do you mind coming a bit closer to me? No problem. Now I need you to close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths. Sure, I can do that. Easy peasy. That's perfect, Kia. Keep it up. Well then. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium. What the? This is the power of prayer? Space's golden glow, consciousness silver. By your opposing natures, lead this lamb to her lost fragments, true whereabouts. Kia, what's wrong? Calm yourself. There's no need to fret. How do you feel, Kia? Can you remember anything? All I remember is a big dark room. A light shined down from above, but it always made me a little scared. A big dark room? Not very specific. Anything else to come to mind? Perhaps memories of your family or where you lived before? Nope, I got nothing. Is that so? What is it, Sister Marble? Sadly, this seems to be the best result we'll get from thaumaturgy. In other words, focusing on the psychological side of things will only get us this far. It's possible that the problem may lie with her nervous system. No way. What exactly are you trying to say? To be frank, I think there might be some issue with her cranial nerves. Their transmission regarding memories seems to be inhibited for whatever reason. Though that's merely a possibility. You think there's something wrong with her brain? There's nothing else you can do? I'm sorry. Thaumaturgy strictly works within the confines of one spirit and mind. It pains me to say that modern medicine might be your best option in remedying her condition. You think so? Medicine, eh? You must be talking about... Yes, St. Ursula Medical College. Despite not much research being done into the field of the spirited mind, a few years back a new neurology department was formed, and I heard that an excellent researcher heads it. I'm sure a consultation there will open many more doors. Neurology, you said? Hold on, why would that name sound familiar? Yo, man. It sounded like this is our best bet for keto. Want to check it out? Yeah, I'm on the same page. Sister Marble, I can't thank you enough. We're going to take your advice and head to St. Ursula right away. Wonderful. I'm truly sorry I couldn't be more help. Come on, Sister Marble, without you, we wouldn't have known to look into this neurology department. On top of that, I think that bit of info Kia remembered might end up being a valuable clue down the line. Big dark room, eh? Yeah, but I also remember this light shining down from above. It wasn't very bright. Oh, I also remember hearing this really deep sound there. It was kind of pretty, but also a little spooky. It was like that. That's right? That right? Well, it's obvious that this place is anything but ordinary. May the goddess bless you. I will be praying for you, Kia. Next up, St. Ursula. That's not exactly next door, is it? Kia, are you getting tired? I'm okay. Walking around with everyone is the best. I love it. I wish I could always be as energetic as you. Well then, to the south exit. If we catch the bus, we'll be there before we know it. Let's go! Hey, someone's coming. Oh, it's you guys. Yo, guys, what's up? How are you doing? You kids are as spunky as ever. Where you guys headed? Sunday school at the Crossbar Cathedral is about to begin. That's not too far away. You'll probably be fine on your own then. That being said, you all must live close to each other if you have Sunday school at the same time, right? I got so caught up in playing with Ryu and Zeit that I accidentally ended up skipping school. Psh, it's not like it's your fault. How can we refuse an invitation to play with a freaking giant wolf? Zeit's the cutest. Wait a second now. I don't think I've ever seen you around before. What's your name, girl? I'm not girl. I'm Kia. Kia, huh? My name's Henri. The energetic guy right here is named Ryu. And the shy girl over there is Momo. It's nice to meet you, Kia. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Yo, we don't exactly have the time for this right now, do we? If we don't get going, Sister Marble is going to destroy us. You're right. Sorry, Lloyd. You see, we gotta... I understand. Don't worry. Don't be late now. Wouldn't dream of it. See ya. Bye. That's right. Sister Marble is still teaching Sunday. Wait, did Residential Street and West Street always have classes at the same time? Ellie and I would have known each other for a while now, if that was the case. I don't know squat about it, but the schedule would have changed a little from when you were attending, yeah? Must have to do with the population growing. Yeah, sounds likely. Hey, can we go? I almost forgot. Let's get going then. We're going to the south exit, right? Wait, what's coming? I think you'll be excited, Kia. It's something you've been wanting to ride. Any second now. Wow, that's a ginormous car. This type of car is called a bus, Kia. Get it? What? There's a bunch of people coming out. Yep, they're all people returning from the hospital. Once we get on it, it'll take us all the way south to St. Ursula. Wait, I get to ride it? With you two? Yeah, I hope you're excited. I'm super excited. Come on, let's go. Don't trip on the way, kiddo. She's loving it. She's living her best life. I dig it. Yeah, look at her. Wow, look there, Lloyd. It's so pretty. Shh, that's too loud, Kia. Sorry about that, folks. Don't worry about it. A lively kid is a healthy kid. Are you going to visit someone? No, we just need to consult some of the hospital's doctors. Wow, I can see a cute little island over there. It's funny looking. What are we going to do with you? Our little lady is always a hit with the crowd, eh? I love her. She's amazing. Give me a quick second, guys. Okay. That was amazing. Walking might be kind of fun, but buses are super fun. You think so? From what she's saying, this must have been her first time riding a vehicle. Does that mean she's never been in an airship or train before? What'd you say this place was? A hospital? Yep, but it's also a medical college. There's even a research lab here. It's possible that they'll be able to help you with recovering your memory, Kia. Is it really that big a deal if I remember things or not? Lloyd, Randy, would it make you happy if I remembered everything? Of course. I'm sure you got a lot of great memories stored in your noggin. Don't want to just lose them, right? Okay. I'll do my best just to remember everything. That's the spirit. However, don't overwork yourself trying to remember, okay? Got it. Alrighty, let's hit up the receptionist and ask about the neurology department. Lloyd? I recognize that voice. Cecile. Oh, Cecile, you have no idea how much I've missed you. It looks like you two are doing well. I'm sure you worked hard during the festival. Has the department been keeping you busy? You could say that. Honestly, those 5 days were the busiest days of my life. And the week after them wasn't a walk in the park either. Despite all that, it looks like you managed to survive. Hold on, that girl. Hey, Lloyd. Do you know this lady, too? That's right. Her name's Cecile. She's basically my big sister, and she's... No way. I can't believe you'd do something like this and keep it a secret from me. Cecile? You went and got married without telling me and I wasn't even invited to the wedding? Huh? I can't believe it. You did. Hey, you. What's your name? Kia. Kia? What a cute name. You don't look like Lloyd, though. Maybe you take after your mom? Or maybe you're Randy's daughter. Whoa, Cecile. Please calm down and think about this rationally. Me? Kia? Kia's dad? You know I'm not old enough for that to happen. Oh, now that I think about it, I guess that makes sense. Does it really require that much thought? Cecile, your scatterbrain is as endearing as ever. I don't get it. Basically, it's feasibly impossible for me to be her father. I might have been too quick to draw conclusions. You think? You crazy lady. After all, you're 18 and Kia looks around 9. It's impossible that you could be the father. That goes without saying. Where'd you even get the idea that she was my daughter from? I mean, you two struck me as family the moment I saw you together. Because of that, I was convinced that you were her father. What? You're my dad, Lloyd? I had no idea. No, I'm not. Hey, Randy. Look at them standing there. They do give off that impression, don't they? You know, you might be onto something. Sure, they look nothing alike, but those two definitely act like they're related. Are you serious? Lloyd is my dad, huh? Can I call you Dad now? Can't we just stick with Lloyd? I guess. Anyway, Cecile, you're super nice. I like you a lot. And I like you, Kia. I'd say our personalities match pretty well, don't you think? Definitely. Kia's charm must have gotten to Cecile, eh? These two are a handful, that's for sure. So, Lloyd, how about Kia's memories? Yeah, I think we gave you the geist of the situation. We were planning to take Kia to the neurology department. Do you know who should we talk to? I do, but I think you may have already met him. Professor Joachim Gwenter is his name. Wait, what? Professor Gwenter specializes in neurology? Huh, didn't see that coming. Well, at first glance, you just see a carefree fisherman, but I've heard that he actually made amazing breakthroughs at a foreign medical institution. He manages pharmacology in the neurology department. That's pretty impressive. So you think talking about Kia's condition with him would be a safe bet? I do. I have no doubt that he'll be able to help in some fashion. We should stop by the reception desk and see if he's available. I don't know why I feel like he won't be. Right. Yes, sir. I'll send them into the research ward. Oh, okay. I thought he would be out. Professor Gwenter says he can see you. He will meet you at his laboratory in the research ward. Awesome. Thanks. I'll excuse myself then. Thanks for the help as always, Cecile. We'll make sure to say bye before leaving. I can't wait. See you soon, Kia. See ya. Always the working lady, eh? I doubt there's anyone in this entire hospital who works as hard as Cecile. Sometimes I wish she would take a page out of Professor Gwenter's book and skip a few shifts. Good old professor. Try not to overwork yourself, Cecile. Come to think of it, do you even know how to get to Professor Gwenter's lab? It's on the 4th floor. I think we'll be alright. Ready to see, Professor? Pharmacology. Looks like this is the place. Excuse us, it's Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section. Oh, I've been waiting for you. Come on inside. Alright. Kia, follow me. Gotcha. Good afternoon, Professor. Hello, Lloyd. And Randy, all right? I appreciated our little duel during the anniversary festival. It was a lot of fun. Never change, Doc. I'm sorry about this, Professor. I know you're usually supposed to set up an appointment for these kinds of things. Oh, no. I was just about to take a break anyway. The amnesiac you're taking care of. Is that her? Yeah. This is Kia. Hey, Lloyd. Is this old man with the glasses going to restore all my memories? Old man? I was hoping my outfit would make me look younger, but I guess I can't run from the truth. I'm old. No, you're still plenty young. Listen up, Keto. In times like this, just stick with calling people Mr. and Miss, even if it's a little too flattering, alright? That's what I should do? I don't know what hurt worse, her line or your pity. Well, whatever. Why don't you have a seat? If you could explain to me the current situation, that would be extremely helpful. I think I understand the general situation. Even the methods of the Septium Church couldn't recover her memories. That means, just like the sister said, there could be an issue with her nervous system. I was afraid of that. Do you know of any other way we could potentially recover her memories? I'll be honest with you, research into cranial nerves and brain cells has only just begun. There are many different possibilities as to the source of her amnesia, but no treatment for the condition currently exists. However... Kia, do you mind looking into my eyes? Sure. Stare... No issues with her pupils? Over the past few days, have you experienced headaches or nausea? Headaches? Nausea? He just wants to know if your head or tummy has been hurting. Oh no, I felt great. Is that so? I don't think she has any brain damage then. That must mean... Got some new idea? Well, it's simply my intuition speaking. It's possible that this case of amnesia may be the side effect of some drug. Drug? You're telling me meds might be what's caused her to lose her memory? Yes. As few as they are, there have been cases like that in the past. A drug's ingredients can sometimes inhibit certain transmissions to the nervous system. Though in most of those cases, amnesia is accompanied by a complete breakdown of the mind. I doubt we will be able to apply the same rules to Kia's case, though. She's definitely not crazy, that's for sure. Definitely not. She's a regular girl, always bouncing off the wall. Huh? You know, the field of pharmacology is still very much developing. It's not impossible that a drug with these unknown side effects has been created. In other words, we should look at this from both possibilities. An issue with the nervous system, and a side effect of a drug. That might be the best idea. Is it possible to perform some tests here at St. Ursula? Of course. It's just on top of taking a long time. There's no guarantee that our memories can even be recovered at this point. But if you're fine with that, then that's not very reassuring. How long we talking, Doc? Probably around 3 days. But if possible, I would like to run tests on her here for at least a week. 3 days at the minimum. That's how long it will take for the test pursuing the drug possibility to finish. It involves analyzing what's excreted from one's body using certain chemicals. Now, this is usually a costly examination, but we can lower the medical fees, given how unusual this case is. How does that sound? Hey, Kia. Would you mind staying at the hospital for the next 3 days? Stay here? Sure, I guess. Really? That was quick. Wonderful. Shall we go ahead and start the initial examination? If she has any personal things or clothes, you should probably drop them by. Yeah, we'll make sure to bring them by sometime soon. Hey, Lloyd. I'm okay with staying here, but can I still sleep with you? Kia? If I can, I'm sure I'll live, but... That's not it, Kia. You see, only you would be staying at the hospital. What? Then where are you guys going to sleep? Well, we're going to keep staying in the old SSS annex. But I promise, we'll come see you every day. No. Huh? You guys want to get rid of me. You don't want to take care of me anymore. That's not true. It's just for a little bit. Once it's over, you'll come back and live with us like normal. I don't care. I don't want to stay at that guild or this hospital. Kia. You're stupid, Lloyd. Kia, wait. Phew, she's mad. Jeez. Sorry about this, Professor. You went through all this trouble and... It's fine. Besides, in that state, forcing her to take the test would just backfire. Actually, I don't know if those tests would have produced any helpful results in the first place. How about we pick up where we left off once she's cooled her head? Alright. Waiting for her memories to return naturally might be a good plan, too. If you ever need advice on the matter, don't hesitate to give me a call. In the meantime, I'll look into some of these amnesia cases during my free time. Thanks a lot, Professor. Appreciate it. Where the heck did she go? Darn, I didn't think she'd be that against it. Think about it like this. Guido wants to stay with you so badly. She ran away so she could. Yeah, you make a good point. For now, let's focus on finding her. Just hope she hasn't managed to get too far. Dumb Lloyd, you don't get it. I'd be perfectly fine without my memories. So why is everyone so worried about them? Where am I? Yep, I think I'm lost. Oh. Oh, this is Arius' daughter, right? The breeze is nice. I wonder when Father will be coming today. Hey, you! You are... Are you looking at something? Is it all the fishies? I want to look at them too. I can't see them, but I'm sure they're swimming in the water all the same. Whenever they jump from time to time, I can hear the splashes. Wow, you're right. There's so many of them right here. I wish I had a fishing rod. I'd catch them all. Or my name isn't Kia. So your name is Kia. My name is Shizuku McLean. It's nice to meet you. Shizuku? I like it. Thank you. I think you have a pretty name too. Are you here to visit someone? Nope. I came here to see if someone could bring back my memories, but... Memories? When that weird doctor with glasses said I had to leave Lloyd and everyone else, I ran away. A strategic retreat, or whatever you call it. You ran away? When she said Lloyd and everyone, was she talking about... Shizuku, I have a question. Why do you keep your eyes closed? Oh, right. I'm blind. That's why I stay here at the hospital. Really? Well, I don't know who I am, so I guess we're kind of the same. Oh, your memories. You mentioned that earlier. You don't remember anything? Not even your mother or father? Nope, nothing at all. But because I have Lloyd and the others, I don't have to feel lonely. Is that so? My mother isn't with us anymore, but I still have my father. And everyone at the hospital is really kind, so I guess I'm not very lonely either. Let's go talk to her. Hopefully she's still there with Shizuku. Okay, good. There you are. So this is where you went.
Oh, and our dog Zite is so big. He acts like he's better than everyone else, but he's the softest thing I've ever touched, you know? And he loves it when you scratch his back really hard. He does? Zite sounds like quite the fluffy dog. You probably come to the city every now and then, right? Next time you do you want to play with Zite with me? I would love to. Maybe I should ask Father when I see him. If I asked Estelle and Joshua, maybe they would play with us too. Estelle? Wasn't she the bracelet girl? I didn't know you knew her. When I go to the city, I like to go shopping with them. Father's usually busy, so...
You became quick friends with Shizuku, huh? Kia. They're chatting up a storm, ain't they? Children are prone to become fast friends, after all. Arius. Thanks for helping us out all the time, man. There's no need for thanks. I merely did what needed to be done. Now, is that the girl? Yeah, I'm sure you heard about her from Michael. Her name is Kia. Is that right? Something wrong? No way, you know her? No, I simply find her curious. You see, Shizuku is as well behaved as a father could ever hope for, but she's usually incredibly shy. As a result, she hasn't been able to make many friends her own age. So that's what you meant. Looks like they're having the time of their lives, doesn't it? Indeed it does. I'm unaware of that girl's background or past. However, since you willingly got yourselves involved, you must take responsibility for her until the bitter end. So, take good care of her. Yeah, we intend to.
Father? Lloyd! Randy!
Caught at last.
Welcome back, Father. How was work?
It wasn't too difficult this time around. I'm glad to be back, Shizuku.
Oh, this is your dad, Shizuku? He's as tall as a tree. And looks as tough as one, too. You think so? Also, it's good to see you two again.
Yeah, you too. Looks like you're getting along well with Keto there.
Oh no, she's the one who's getting along with me. Lloyd, I'm absolutely not staying in a place like this, you hear me?
You made that painfully clear. But you know, if you decide to stay here, you would be able to play with Shizuku every day. You two are friends, right?
I would, but I don't want to be away from you guys. Lloyd, try to be more sensitive. You're just hurting her feelings.
Maybe you're right. I'm sorry, Kia. Are you about ready to head home?
I was wanting to talk to Shizuku for more.
We'll visit again. Don't you worry about that. Besides, I'm sure little Shizuku would be more than happy to come play with you in the city whenever she can.
Really?
I'll leave her in your hands then. Up you go, Shizuku.
Okay.
Arius, are you planning to stay here for the rest of the day? Yes, I'm going to spend the night. Kia, as her father, I would be pleased if you would be a good friend to Shizuku from now on.
Absolutely. See ya, Shizuku. Goodbye, Kia.
Aw. That's cute. I like it. Well, it's time for us to get going. Yep. If we don't hurry, the sun's gonna set on us.
Now that I think about it, the sky's turning all reddish, isn't it? And I'm hungry. What's for dinner?
She sure is a bundle of energy. Let's go say our goodbyes to Cecile and then hop on one of the buses. What's going on in the nightlife? Ravash losing their mind. What a goddamn disgrace. To think that we've been forced into striking a deal with the CPD of all people. Damn it all. This is all because you're utterly incompetent. I have nothing to say. But didn't you get that doll yourself, Don? What the hell did you just say? Keep your mouth shut. It doesn't matter. Responsibility lies with us. It was our duty to not let any intruders in. Yes, sir. Whatever. Speaker Hartman has completely cut contact with us ever since then. Not only that, but goddamn Hayu is getting more aggressive. Damn it all. At this rate, please relax, Don. Our stranglehold on Crossbell is as firm as ever. If we can fend off Hayu's onslaught, I'm sure even Speaker Hartman... Garcia, where the hell is the guarantee that we can even hold out against them? You haven't even managed to take the head of a single measly assassin. Well, damn it, at this rate, we won't be able to rely on Hartman's assistance anymore. What should we do? Anything is fair game at this point. I've decided. It's time we pull out our trump card. Our trump card? You don't mean... Are you sure, Don? Why so surprised, Garcia? That sort of insurance was made for times like this. But it's way too risky. Forget the police. This is going to get the Bracer Guild on our asses. The answer is simple. Crush Hayu like the bugs they are before the guild even finds out. This seems like the perfect time to conduct a test run of our distribution network. We'll never hand over the reins of Crossbell's underworld to some goddamn outsiders. Yeah. That's the end of the intermission. Three weeks later, there was still no sign of Kia's memories returning, and even with the Bracer Guild's help, the team still couldn't verify her identity. With the anniversary festival over and the mayoral election still 1 month away, Crossbow had become fairly quiet. The special support section had adjusted to living with the young, rambunctious girl and returned to their regular duties. Being a quick learner, Kia understood that the team worked during the day, so she offered to watch over the annex while they're out. And then... We're back. Yo, everyone.
Lloyd!
Nice tackle. Been a good girl while we were gone, Kia?
Yep, the good is. I've been watching over the annex with Zeit all day long. I even read 3 books from the library.
Wow, that's impressive.
They may only be children's books, but she blew through all 3 of them this morning. I always knew she was quite the intelligent girl. Seeing such growth in her reading comprehension has only solidified that sentiment. She has a bright future ahead of her.
Jeez, doting parents, each and every one of you. Not like I'm one to talk.
Huh? Oh, well, I'm too hungry to think about that stuff. We should make lunch.
Alright. It's about that time anyway. Pretty sure it's my day to cook. Is everyone fine with pasta?
That sounds wonderful. I would eat just about anything you cook, Lloyd.
Save me an extra serving or two. Sure thing.
Lloyd, you're making lunch. I want to help, please. Have you ever cooked before, Kia? Perhaps you remember something from your past involving it?
No,
In one of the books I was reading, one of the characters was a chef, and the stuff he made looked so tasty.
That explains that. Well then, Kia, I don't think I have any other choice but to take you up on your offer.
Yay, to the kitchen!
We need to decide what kind of pasta we want to make. I think we have eggs and bacon from America Village, so a carbonara wouldn't be too hard to pull off. But we also have some canned clams from Liberal. With those, we could make some spaghetti a la vongole. Still, if we don't want to go fancy, we could always just whip up some meat sauce and chop some eggplants. Let's go with some. Let's make some liberal spaghetti. Why not? It's not every day we have clam, so we might as well put them to good use. Now, let's see.
Don't forget about me, Lloyd. What should I do?
Would you mind bringing me the ingredients as I asked for them? I'm just about to start boiling the noodles.
Okie dokie. Hey Lloyd, is it ready yet?
A little bit longer. When it comes to cooking pasta, the amount of time the pasta spends boiling is key. Once it hits that sweet spot, you take it out of the pot, toss the clam sauce and pasta into the pan, add some garlic and parsley, and bam, it's ready.
Wow, that's amazing. I want to try doing it, please.
You do? Not sure if this will work out, but I guess I'll just keep a close eye on her. Alright then, give it a try, Kia. Mind the flame.
Gotcha. Let me see. You said wait for when it hits the sweet spot, then take it out and put it in the pan.
Looks like she's a little lost. I'm sure everyone will still scarf it down even if a few mistakes are made. Kia's the one making it after all.
I got it!
Kia gracefully took the perfectly cooked pasta from the pot and began to cook it with the other ingredients in the pan. Why is she glowing? What the heck?
Magnifique! It's ready!
That was incredible, Kia. You blew my cooking skills out of the water. How'd you know what to do?
I don't know. Something just flashed in my head and I did it. Did I do it wrong?
Definitely not. I doubt I could ever cook a dish as amazing as this one. Kia, have you learned to cook before? That might explain it.
Maybe. Oh well, I just know that my tummy's rumbling, so let's go eat.
My taste buds are having trouble taking in all the flavor. Did Kia really make all of this? Well, I gathered all the ingredients and prepped them, but after putting the pasta in the pot, it was all her. Seriously? For a moment, I almost mistook the dish as one served at high-end restaurants. Well done, Kia.
Glad you like it.
What if she's the daughter of a family of professional chefs? Well, she has parents. They must be freaking out about her by now. One would think, however, there's not much more we can do about it. Even with the Guild's information network on our side, we still haven't learned anything. It's possible that she's from some remote region or was swept up in an unusual circumstance, I suppose.
What's wrong, everyone?
Hey, if you start thinking like that, we're never gonna make any progress. Until we actually start finding some clues, she's our responsibility. Ain't that right? Yeah. At any rate, I feel pretty bad for the chief right about now. He's totally missing out on trying some of Kia's delicious homemade pasta.
He's in another meeting at the precinct, right? Seems like there's been a lot of those. Now that you mention it, there has been, hasn't there? Could there be something happening that we aren't aware of?
A call. I wonder who it's from. Tell us the chief or Fran, considering it's not coming from your Enigma. Hello? This is the Crossbow Police Department Special Support Section.
Lloyd, is that you? It's Noel. Sergeant Major Seeker from the Guardian Force.
Oh, hey. It's been almost a month since we last talked. Did you need the SSS to help you with something?
Yes, actually, there's something I need a bit of private advice about, so I decided to call you guys.
Private? What's this about?
Oh, I say private, but it's still very much Guardian Force business. I'm, sorry for calling you out of the blue.
It's no big deal. We were in the middle of having lunch. So where are you now? If you want to talk face to face, we can make it happen.
Oh, really? As of now, I'm at the city's north exit. Would you care if I came to you?
Feel free. By the way, have you eaten yet? I could whip up some more pasta for you if you want.
No, that won't be necessary. Thanks, Lloyd. I'll start making my way to the annex.
Awesome. We'll be waiting.
See you soon.
Who was that? Sergeant Major Seeker, believe it or not. She says she needs some advice on something work-related. No kidding.
Is someone coming to visit?
Yes, Kia. A girl from the Guardian Force.
Guardian Force?
She tried to make it sound like she wasn't hungry, but I say we make another serving of pasta. Up to the challenge, Kia?
Let's do it! I told you that you didn't have to make me any food, but thanks anyway. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be so tasty. Did Kia make that? Yep, I sure did. Though Lloyd did all the prep, I think that's what he called it. Well, you should be proud. I've actually been hearing a lot of stories about you from Fran, but who knew that on top of being the cutest thing ever, you were also an amazing cook?
Sounds like Fran has taken a real liking to Kia.
She certainly has. Whenever we communicate through the terminal, she always asks to talk to Kia. That sounds like Fran, alright. She's always had a soft spot for cute kids. Hey, Noelle, are you Fran's big sister? 'Cause your hair is the same color as hers and your face looks basically the same.
You think so?
She's always been the cuter Seeker sister, though. Oh, I nearly forgot the reason why I came. Mind if I start explaining the situation?
No, go ahead. It was about those ruins on the outskirts of the mountain path, right?
Right, the thing is...
A ghost? Allegedly. A ghost, or some sort of mythical beast, to be more specific. At the very least, it wasn't seen up until our investigation started, and it never fails to show up when we do. So the guys over at Belgard Gate were in charge of the initial investigation, but ended up withdrawing. That means that Tangram Gate is up to bat now.
Right. I attempted to investigate the place with a handful of guardsmen yesterday, but as soon as the creepy monster showed up, they all got cold feet. Wait a second, Sergeant Major. Are you by any chance asking us to participate in an exorcism? No, not exactly. The CGF's objective is to simply perform a thorough search of the ruins. You can't do it, I assume?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm just afraid that we don't have much experience investigating ruins. That's all. But the fact that you turned to us, of all people, means that you have some particular reason, right?
Sharp as always, Lloyd. Remember when we fought those weird monsters before? And how our arts were working differently than usual?
The threat letter case?
Don't tell me. Are you implying that it's the same as our venture into Stargazer? As in you felt the presence of the higher elements there, Sergeant Major? Exactly. Because of that, I was wondering if I could get your input and possibly your cooperation.
I see.
Makes sense that you turn to us now. I'm well aware that you guys are really busy. But if nothing gets done, the commander's probably going to order us to forget it.
Well, he's always been a big advocate of the let sleeping dogs lie way of managing, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Since you came all this way to ask us, why don't we work together on this? Sure, it's outside the city, but the way she's describing it has me worried.
The similarities are staggering.
I have no objections. No problema. Doesn't look like Ellie is too hot about the idea, though, eh?
That's not true. Only a child would be afraid of... No, never mind.
Cat's out of the bag.
Are you scared of ghosts, Ellie? No, that's crazy talk. It's just that we'll need to be extremely cautious going up against an unknown foe and all. I can't blame you for being scared. I wouldn't want to go through with all this either if it weren't for my duty. But leaving everything as as if nothing happened, I just can't accept that. Sergeant Major.
I understand that feeling all too well. You know, Ellie, if you want, you can stay behind and watch the annex.
Jeez, alright, fine.
Come on, Ellie. I thought you were supposed to be the composed one.
Can we move on? We received quite a few other support requests today. What, do we forget about them?
That's a good point. It'd probably be tricky to meet up with her after we take care of them.
Oh, if that's the case, allow me to accompany you throughout the rest of the day. I drove my CGF car here, so I can take you all across Crossbow if you'd like.
Whoa, is that even allowed?
If I'm just using it for transportation, it shouldn't be a problem. How about we head to the ruins after we finish up the support requests?
First division treatment. Kia, we're going to be out for most of the afternoon. Could you watch the annex with Zeit for us?
Sure. Everyone have fun getting rid of the big bad ghosts.
Chapter 4, Creeping Wisdom.
My car's parked over near the north exit. I'd be happy to give you a ride as long as we stay within state borders. Just let me know.
That'd be great. So just to clarify, we're talking about the ruins beyond the fork. That's halfway into the mountain path, right?
Yes, I'm positive that there is a narrow path branching off it in the path's tunnel. That's the one. The road is pretty rough, so you'll have to tackle the mountain path on foot.
Time to wrap things up here and save ourselves a hike then. Can we, Hey, we can use her. Part of me wants to do that, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe I'll just keep my group. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Because Teal has some good, support skills to help us out. So we'll use, the sergeant. And we can buy the new weapons. Beatrice. Equipped on Tio. Equipped on you. I have to get the rigid leathers, but I need money, which I'll grind up later. North exit, right? The mountain path, I think, is where we're going. Yeah, this is it, because her car's there. That's it there, right? The moon temple. Can I can arrest here. We'll do that. Well, that was much quicker than I thought it'd be. You think this is the road that leads down to the ruins near here?
You're correct.
We'll have to continue on foot from here. Let's get a move on if we're ready.
Indeed.
Just chill out, Ellie. We'll be alright. Oh. Alright. I think I'm going to end it here, guys. On the next part, we will head down to the Moon Temple. I'll see you then.